G'day, welcome back to DoughBoy Gaming and our continuing series with My First Farm on Pure Farming 2018. So we are playing through essentially the tutorial campaign, My First Farm, and we've just finished seeding our field and we're about to move on to a part that's unique to this game as setting itself aside from Farming Simulator 17, where, as you can see on the top left hand side of our task list, where we have to irrigate the field. So we need to go find our water tanker and irrigate the field. So that's exactly what we are going to do. So what we're going to do first, we're just going to park the seeder in here. Okay. Attach him. Now we've got to go find at the farm where we put our water tanker, then go fill it up. In fact, probably more problematic is we're going to need to find where the farm is. Over here, I think. Alright, so we're enjoying this game at the moment. I'm not going to delve into the stuff we discussed in the second episode. What's this? The third episode now, I think. We're just going to continue on and play the game for what it is. But certainly it's got some appeal, and I'm certainly enjoying it. There's a mission that we need to do. Might come back and check on him a little bit later, if he's still there. So we do have some missions where we have to help out our farmers, and this isn't heading towards the farm. Right, so we'll find the farm in a minute. I think it's back over in there. Alright, we're just doing a bit of a tour. That's all it is. Nice big rocky outcrop mountains there, or ridgeline. Fertilizer shop. Head over this ridge line here and we should find the farm, I hope. Otherwise it'll be a very boring episode as we've lost the farm. But anyway, yeah, so so far we've had to do a couple of basic missions. We had to initially start off with just harvesting a field, and then once we did that we then had to go off and help someone else with fertilizing and irrigating their orchard, and then we had to come back and start working on our own farm by ploughing a field. We've then had to seed the field, and now we've got to go back and irrigate the field. So that's what we're going to do now. Once I find the farm. Alright, let's just do this easy way. Where are we? Okay, that's where the farm is, just down there. Yeah, alright. Okay, so I was getting close, I just went the long roundabout way. So it should be just down through in here, and there's our harvest dump. So yeah, we're close. As we said, we're only new to the game, obviously, new to the map, so we haven't really learnt our way around properly yet. And as with everything, you've got a new way of navigating around, so it's all new. Alright, here's our water tanker. I'm going to attach him up. Okay. Now he's got no water left, so we need to go find some water. Now this is going to be the next thing, because I don't know where we've got our water triggers. Liquid fertilizer. In fact, if I go to the map, it should... Okay, so we're looking for a little water icon, I'm guessing. So that's seeds and fertiliser. That'd be water there, I would say. Or is it fertiliser? No, it might be fertiliser. That'll be water there. That's water. Righto. So we'll put a little tag there so we know where we're going. And away we go. There's our fertiliser sprayer for our orchards. Great little bit of kit that is. We'll use that again soon, I hope. Now we need to really put our combine harvester away. We've been quite lazy with that and just left it out here near the field, or actually in the field technically. Right. So we'll go down this way. So this is where we came to fill up this unit before, I'm pretty sure. So again, it's just a matter of remembering this for next time, and we'll be golden. Okay. So yes, this is one of the differences obviously with this game, is the fact that we actually do have to irrigate our crops, which is great. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we're going to head back to our field and we're going to irrigate it. So I hope you're enjoying the series. I am planning on getting stuck into some of the more in-depth type play, not just the tutorial. But I just figured it'd be nice for you all to see the tutorial and how it all starts off, all that sort of stuff. But we'll so we don't know that field, but we'll drive over here. Oh, my sincere apologies. Yeah, I just thought you might like to see this initial part, because I think it's quite good having this tutorial as it is. Alright, so now we're going to irrigate the field. Now I don't know how wide this is going to actually irrigate, so we'll just pull out. So we're going to set it to work. Okay, so it doesn't spread it very far, which is fine. But as you can see again on the mini-map, as I said in the last episode, you can actually see directly what you're doing on the map. So obviously it hasn't got a very wide spray, it's just dumping a whole pile of water down the field. But that is what it is, and that's what we'll just have to deal with. Do a couple of headers. So as you can see, the menu on the right hand side of the map, or the status window for the want of a better term, or panel, shows us that this field is 99% ploughed, it is 99% sown. We sowed wheat into this field in the last episode, and we are currently at about 20% irrigation. So the green is turning to a brown colour, just to sort of show, I suppose in a way very similar to Farming Simulator, where you shows the on the screen, and it's done the same here, basically different colorization of the ground to indicate that you've got water down, whereas in the case of Farming Simulator 17, the only thing you put down is your slurry or your fertilizer. I don't think the animation looks all that bad. Certainly I don't mind the look of the trailer itself as well. I think it's got a lot of nice detail. got a bit of a textured and weathered look to the actual tank itself and the pipes when they get dirty and all that sort of stuff. I mean, look, there are some, I don't know if it's actually anti-aliasing issues, but there are some sort of jagged edges on some aspects of things you look at. But yeah, no, all in all, I think it's quite good. So I'm probably going out, what, about 2 furrows wider of the tractor, so I can probably come in to about there and be okay. Obviously, just learning the intricacies of the new equipment will take some time, but that's all part and parcel of enjoying the new game, certainly in my opinion. But how many of you have actually got the game, and are you enjoying it? I mean, obviously there are going to be some that are going to come out and say no. I spoke a fairly bit at length yesterday about some other YouTubers, not by name, and I wouldn't ever do that anyway, just in relation to their content and how they're covering pure farming and doing their comparisons and stuff. But what do you think? Do you have you tried it out yet? Do you like it? Has my coverage of it so far helped you one way or the other? I mean, I certainly hope I haven't put you off it entirely, but because like I said, I do think it's a good game. I really do. I think it has a lot of promise, and I don't think it's as bad as what a lot have been making it out to be. But at the end of the day, only you can really tell that. But I know for myself, I have no dramas with having purchased this game. And I mean, like I said, actually I might have said in the videos that I wasn't able to put out because of the audio drop. I'm glad actually Eustace Pharmer sent me a lovely gift of a Steam card voucher. And with that I actually upgraded to the Digital Deluxe, so I got the extra tractors and the extra combine. Already had the Germany map because of the fact that I'd pre-ordered. Right, so now we're empty. I'd have to go find my water tank again. Yeah, so I thought fuel was empty too. Yeah, so I was able to upgrade the Digital Deluxe Edition, and I have no dramas with that whatsoever. I'm quite happy with this purchase. I think I'm going to get a lot of gameplay out of it. Probably not quite as much as what I do have out of Farming Simulator. I mean, look, I'm at 2,300 hours or something on that. But I think this is certainly going to take me away from Farming Simulator for a little while. Not full time, but for a period of time, definitely. But yeah, so tell me what you think, if you've got it. And if you haven't got it, are you considering getting it because you've seen it here and I'm showing it off? Or have I shown it to you and you're thinking of making sure you never get it at all? Either way, just let me know. I'd really be interested to know what you think. Alright, so we've refilled again. Head back over and we'll finish off. I'm not sure if it's given us another. Okay, so still the next part is transport 8,000 kilogram of wheat to the granary. So I would say we're going to have to wait for the crop to be fully grown. So I don't know what we're going to do in the meantime. I might have to go do a couple of little missions. That's okay. But effectively at the moment, we're getting one 25 to 30 minute episode done per little job we've got to do, which is quite satisfactory, I think, really, in a way. Alright, we're going to put that on work. And we're going to head off. What we'll do is we'll just keep on going around the circles and I'll tidy up at the end. No, we won't. We'll actually do it up and downs. Yeah, I do like the addition of the fact we have to irrigate our fields. I mean, that certainly as an Australian, and knowing the fact that our farmers do it so hard, like in most parts of Australia we've been in drought conditions for many years now, and unfortunately when we do get rainfall, it thunders down, they get flooding, all that sort of stuff, but it's not enough of a sustained rain or regular rain to actually relieve our drought conditions. And unfortunately there's been a lot of suicides in Australia from farmers that just aren't able to cope with the pressure and all that sort of stuff. So it's certainly not an easy job. It's not a job I would look at doing myself. As much as I really enjoy playing the farming genre of games now, it's hard yakka, it really is, and the uncertainty of your crop prices and supermarkets and that gouging prices and all that sort of stuff, it's got to be a hard life. But if we didn't have them, we wouldn't have our food. So they're doing a very important job, and we'd all be stuffed without them. Alright, so obviously the system is quite happy with us only doing 90% of the job, because the basic pump said that we've irrigated the field now, and our next job is to transport the 8,000 kilogram of wheat to the granary. So we'll clean this up and make it look as though we've done a proper job instead of a half job. Now I'm receiving more emails. Probably one thing I'm going to have to look at is how I can silence that, because that is the one thing that's starting to get very annoying. It's all these emails. Hopefully in the game proper, not in the tutorial, we won't receive that anywhere near as much. Now again, we're not also yet obviously 100% sure of exactly how, like if we didn't irrigate these areas here that we've missed, will we have a different amount of crop production in that area? That's one thing we haven't found out about, so I might have to look into that and just sort of see. I'm not sure whether that is a function that's actually available to it. You would like to think it is, but obviously unknown at this point in time by myself, so we'll have a look into that and see what we can find out. Right, now as you can tell, I'm running a lot slower now. I've actually put on cruise control. Now cruise control, there also doesn't seem to be any adjustment for the speed of cruise control. But that's not really that big of a deal. It's not a game breaker for me. Alright, so we'll just tidy up this corner over here. And then we'll go and read our emails and see what they have to say to us. Alright. Head back over to the farm. But what we might do is might go fill this up first. Oh wait, we'll just go to the farm. It's not that far away. we'll just park him. Actually, we'll park him next to the fertiliser spreader. See, now look at that. I don't mind the look of that. It's yeah, I don't mind that at all. I don't think that looks that bad. Anyway, we're going to detach. Okay, and we're going to have a look at our emails. All right, irrigating the fields. Excellent job. But remember, the proper irrigation is crucial for your field's productivity. If the weather's good, the field will be watered naturally. You don't have to invest in any additional work. The only problem is that it takes a lot of time to irrigate this way, and the rainfall pattern can always change. The other way to irrigate your fields is use a cistern. You already know how to hook it up and fill it, so we'll focus on the field work. Stop at the edge of the field and start up the sprinkler. All you have to do is drive through the whole field. Okay, there you go. So obviously we are going to get some rain, and that'll affect our irrigation, so that'll be interesting. We'll check the irrigation level of our fields once we've had a bit of rain at some time in the future. Waiting for the crops. You've done all the basic work required to successfully grow crops. Now all that's left is to wait until the wheat is fully grown and it's ripe for harvesting. While waiting for the crops to grow, you can start other tasks on your farm or accept some side tasks. By undertaking side tasks working for your own money, you will increase the prosperity of the surrounding regions, leading to new investment opportunities as well as new farmers willing to ask for your help, which is what we suggested we'd probably end up doing anyway. Planning. Planning your work on the farm is crucial. If you receive a large order for wheat, you could sow it on all of your fields. This way you'll be able to quickly meet the required quota, but before you do that, it's always good to check the current situation of the market in case another product is in higher demand. Maybe it is worth sowing one of the fields with barley in case it turns out to be more profitable at some point. Consider your options, the decision is yours. Well, that's a no-brainer. Workers. Here we go. So from now on, you can hire employees to work on your fields, up to 5 people at the same time. To hire a worker, you must first prepare a set of machines appropriate for your task and then go to the field where you want the job done. Remember, workers can only be hired for tasks in the fields not related to your quests. You can check the employee cost summary and statistics tab on the tablet. Okay, that's very good. Happy with that. We'll have to look at that later. All right. So, we're now going to have to wait for our crop to come in. So what we might well do is we might leave this episode here, and what we'll do is we'll come back in the next episode and we'll start a side mission with one of our farmers. Oh, here we go. Here's the our bucket. Okay, let's see if what we'll do. Let's go grab the tractor. We'll do this quickly. Okay. Oops, I didn't want that. I want to detach device. Let's see if... Oh, one thing I noticed too, while I think of it quickly. When I was playing the game with keyboard and mouse, the camera tended to jot about all over the place. Like it wasn't really... there we go. Left button, attach front device. Well, that's not really fantastic, but anyway. Okay. So we've got no left and right movement there. I've got up and down. Maybe it's because I need to have the bucket attached. So let's just attach the bucket. Sorry, I'm just sort of, I noticed this here, so I thought we might just have a quick look and see how it all works, whether it works all right. So as opposed to the actual... Anyway, alright. Let's, okay, yeah. Alright, that's okay. That's very good. Yeah, that works. Alright, anyway, I'm just mucking about now. We'll call the episode there as we head into nightfall, and we will come back to you the next time here on Pure Farming, as I totally stuffed this up. Okay. Now I can't. It's not going to let me take it off. I keep on pressing the wrong button. Okay. Now I can't take it off. Alright. Well, we'll come back to that another day because we can't get rid of that now. Anyway. Alright, so yeah, thanks very much for joining us. Sorry about the last couple of minutes. Press that like button if you liked the episode. Please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber and you wish to keep watching our content and be a part of our gaming time. And apart from that, make sure you look after your loved ones. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where you are in the world. And we shall check back with you here again very soon on Pure Farming 2018. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye.